Weekly Boss Elite Phase Ranked Mode. That's the video. To be more specific on what this week has to offer, well, it's just a simple 4 circles with no tower bands and a little bit faster of a boss. You have to squint real close to see the gimmick though, and that is the 20 max monkeys allowed for this challenge. 20 is nowhere near enough the amount of towers we need for an optimal run on Elite, so this is gonna change up a lot. And that's why the current top times to be Elite Phase are pretty much up to the 1 million. And usually to maintain my status of above average at bosses, I need to get top 20 in the world, which is currently at 1.4 million, but I actually kind of like this week. So we're gonna get pretty close up here. Also, BT6 is free right now in Epic Games, so go get it if you haven't. Why I like this week is partially because it's a little bit unoriginal and actually uses roughly a strategy I have done before, and I'm quite familiar with. To explain what the gist of my strategy is, let me bring up that one time during the boss tournament last year. If you missed those 9 videos of it at any point, I highly recommend you check it out. Basically, it was unofficial boss events, but made by the community. In a way, 1, to find the best boss player, and 2, to have, like, unique boss events. Like, even more so than you'd usually see. And just a small spoiler alert, although honestly, after 8 months I shouldn't need spoilers, but I think I finished, was it top 8 in that tournament? So yeah, squarely above average then. No more, no less. By the way, I'm half serious when I'm talking about this, obviously. Top 10 out of 10,000 plus players is more than just above average, but you know, I don't like to gas myself up too much. I'll just let the numbers do the talking. Okay, back on topic because I keep getting off topic way too often, but one of those weeks I got a very high placement, my best placement during the tournament week, and this is the strategy I'm using for this week. I'll just give you a screen cap of one part of the run. Essentially, ninjas into Ninja Paragon. It's not going to be 1-to-1, but you're going to see a lot of similarities with it. One of the biggest differences is obviously going to be that with 20 max monkeys, I can't get a 20x shinobi army like I did last time, so it's going to be much weaker. Anyway, it's time for maximum greed. I'm going to sell the Shooter and how to double discount, and I'm going to double discount an alchemist. I need lead popping this round, and this does it, and the DOT is good enough that I don't need Shooter anymore, simply put. And after round 30 here, bank is full. Usually at this point I sell NFT, but because least cash, I'm gonna keep this all the way until when we need to sell it, and it'll be worth $100,000 for just, like, $600 of placement cost. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna spend the money now on triple discounts, yes. And then an engineer into a balloon trap to eat up everything. Gonna have way less money not selling the NFT, but this is fine. I can make up that money real quickly by getting a Monkey Town next, and probably getting Rubber to Gold after. And since there is more triple discount space, why not loo the hell out of it too? Whoops, forgot to sell the free Dart Monkey to make this cheaper. That's okay. Sold it before I bought the more expensive upgrades. Monkey City next, and we're gonna be able to cash out from the bank soon after round 40 comes in. Against my best interests, no Monkeyopolis. It's not efficient sucking up the bank for it. For tier 1 defense, a Sticky Bomb is good anyway, because, you know, Master Bomber into the Paragon. It's not enough to deal with all 19k HP though, so I'll build something in between, but this should take out a good chunk. Just need to get enough money for Sticky first, there we go. 104. And let's wait to the end of 41 to collect a fat 9.5k. I should have budgeted enough space for a heli pilot, also on the triple discount, awesome. So then I can buy a Chinook so that the Sticky Bomb is always in range of it. There's 42. Cash out. And skull number 1 now, which means it's time to move the NG. I need the trap to eat up all the balloons there. There's a Chinook also. Come on, right here. Awesome. So the farming build order is pretty much almost identical to that boss tournament run so far. I'm gonna go for the special operations. That marine ability will give money and have enough DPS to finish off the rest of tier 1 in combo with the Sticky. And that will be the freest tier 1 ever. Got a Chinook again. And replace. By golly, Bloon Trap is disgusting. There's 30k now. Perfect. We made that money so fast. And what if I told you that this is all the farming I'm going to do for the rest of the game? The marine money and the Monkey City income can carry me all the way. Again, you most likely won't be surprised if you already watched that boss tournament run, because that's exactly what I did. And that's the thing with least cash. The less money you have to spend on defense, the less you have to spend on farms. And that, like, kind of stacks on top of each other. Okay, it's out of Sticky Bomb range now, so we'll Chinook it one more time. And come on, final stretch here. Let me finish it, ideally before round 50 ends. Beautiful. And now we'll Chinook this, hang on. I have a specific spot I want to put it in. Basically, if I Chinook it to a spot where it cannot hit balloons but only land on Moabs because the hitbox is bigger, then I can get more money that way. With 30k also, I'm gonna build under triple discount an NG foam. Overclock is not something I used for the boss tournament run because it was Lich. But this is good. It can buff our head honcho, the Grandmaster. And because I'm done farming, I might as well just get that now. Because what I can do is I can squeeze out a little bit more money by overclocking the bank. This will make more money inside the bank, and then it'll fill up maybe a round or two sooner. Very small boost, but it's something to do while we don't have anything else to currently spend our money on, you know what I mean? So see this? Oh, okay. Actually, it appears that by the time the mob explodes, it gets past the Bloon Trap, but again, downdraft can just blow it back in, so it's not really a big deal. One more thing I'll do this round, instead of letting the Rigor Ceramics go into the trap, let me blow them back to create a Rigor farm. What I haven't been doing so far is stalling rounds out to maximize the marine money, because this is where more of the money's at compared to the Bloon Trap. And for some reason the stall didn't work, but that's fine. I think we have enough money regardless, and I'm pretty sure this bank filled up in 8 rounds, so 2 faster than before. Pretty good. Now with 99k, I'm still going to overclock the Monkey Bank, but let's get Master Bomber now. Let me get Grandmaster now too. And all the Bloon Jitsus we'll just throw in the center. How's that sound? So I did the math, and I think that the best ratio, I don't know about best, but a decent ratio of Bloon Jitsus to Shinobis is 5 Bloon Jitsus, including the Grandmaster, to whatever remaining. Not 15, but like 10. A measly 10 Shinobis. And it's not going to even be that because you're forgetting that there's a lot of other debuffs we can give too. So, for example, got the Glue Strike now. I'm still confused why sometimes when I use Glue Strike, the glue doesn't display on Phayze, but I think it's still working. If it's not, I will be very sad. Glue Strike's a no-brainer though, because that's an easy +2 damage on a low base damage tower. More Jitsus. Oh, also, before it's too late, I'm supposed to sell Gibaldo now and rebuy him. Oh, first under triple discount, there we go. There's a very important reason for this that I also did in the tournament run. I'm gonna repeat this same statement like 10 times, but it's true. Selling Geraldo to time up getting the level 20 refresh, because that's when you get a big fat stack of full items in the shop, so you can use everything in the shop, get level 20, and then use everything up again in the shop. Pretty awesome stuff. I should have Chinooked my Rubber Gold for Let's Gold, but oh well. I think I was like 1 or 2 rounds late, but it might be okay. Initially, I was planning to get the refresh on around 100, and right now we might get it a little bit later, but this might still work out. Hear me out. Anyway, pretty easy tier. I didn't even have to build my full ninja setup. Just whatever I needed. Because now I need to save up for, I think, Ultra Boost. It's a lot of money, especially for least cash, but it's a big boost, obviously. You get 67% with 10 stacks on all of these. So our goal right now is to forego the trap money at this point. Just stick the Helipilot Marine up in front. Oh, and also, because this thing will throw stickies, thankfully there's one spot on this map that kind of blocks line of sight, so our Master Bomber will remain inactive for a good chunk of time. Alright, there's Ultra Boost. This, and this. And I think there's Rigors this round, so I can stall out for quite a long time. Penalty is starting to tick up, but do not worry about that. Okay, it was only 9 seconds there, but there's another round where we can probably get way more than that. I think I gotta move this lower so it doesn't take too much away. Okay, we should have an infinite rigor farm going this round with rigor ceramics, to the point where I should be able to get off a crap ton of stacks. Right now, only 10 on the Grandmaster. And on every single regrow round that I can infinitely stall for, I should use up the max amount of boost, no matter how much of the timer ticks up. This is a good round to use it on, as you see. Waiting this long is kind of painful. 5 minutes of penalty this round, but I have had way worse experiences in boss events. To kill the stall, just drop Marine, and then sell it at the round end. Stack number 19. Let me now begin prepping some tier 3 defense. So I'm gonna get a 4th village. I know, it was really late, but this one's gonna be the homeland defense, alright? I still plan to get more stacks from the Rigor Rainbows this round, so I gotta be careful for, like, how much I want to Chinook. Or how much I want to buy. 2 monkeys left, but we'll make way for a lot this round. I just gotta make sure to get the Infinite Rigor farm going. If I mess up, that's a really bad look on me. Also, let's start Ultra Boosting the Sniper. This is gonna be a Cripple Moab, but Cripple Moab, it needs to be middle path, and it will have no attack speed. Because of that. So in order to get full uptime... Oh, I'm not gonna get it. Okay. I think Rigors are too weak compared to Ceramic stalling. It's only 2 stacks, which is a pretty big yikes, and I need to Chinook a lot of things in range. First off, let's move the Grandmaster to a good spot. It has occurred to me that I need to do a lot of Chinooking mid-round. Let's not use Rejuves for that, because it's $2,000 each. Instead, I'll take it slow, but I don't know how slow I can go when Phayze is 150% speed. You feel me? Let's move this here. Damage so far not looking good, Chief, but thankfully, I think I need to sell one of the discount villages here, yeah. Now we're down to double discount only. But I need to find space to get this guy. Super Riddle. I need another debuff because this is currently not cutting it, just the +5 and the +2. We need another +4 to the mix. I don't know if we have enough time to finish this off, though. I guess I'll Chinook the Grandmaster because this is a big amount of damage closer. But now I need to move my Super Riddle. So many things to move that even a 15-second cooldown is not cutting it. We are not even halfway, and our towers will only get slower and slower and slower. So this is where I think I'm have to employ some Giraldo tactics. I think for starters, we'll get this so that the Grandmaster itself gets a little bit more range. We'll see this run through, but right now it's not looking too hot. Since again, I'm out of towers unless I want to sell my discount. So I only have 5 Shinobi stacks to work with. I think honestly, we can just say F it and add the 6th one. This I'll change if I need to have more DPS next time. We're honestly not missing that much DPS. I'll give a Jerry Fire now. Move this over here. There's just 1 half skulls left. Let's move as many Balloon Jitsus closer to the right side as possible. No Marine. I need as much damage on my ninjas as possible, and Marine doesn't do anything anyway. Just for those who are wondering. 1 more Ultra Boost or Homeland? Oh, that's not enough time, but it's not far off, as you see. We are not missing too much. Say if I start the tier with Super Brittle, we'll have enough, but obviously the money wasn't quite there. So in the middle of this tier, let's start adding some Jerry Powers, alright? 1 and 2. This was the key to me getting such a good score that time. However, you see there's an issue. On Phayze, the Jerry Fires have the decamo effect, or that they're not able to hit Phayze half the time, because Giraldo is not an inherent camo, and for those wondering, even if you give Camo on Giraldo himself, you'll still have the half downtime. So that makes Jerry Fires twice as bad, and that's why I didn't view it as that important. Now, I'm still experiencing severe skill issues, so I still need more DPS, unfortunately. Now, sadly, I had to give in and inevitably have to use Marine to squeeze out a little bit more damage. This ends up adding, like, 100,000 damage on the Marine, which, mind you, may very well make a difference by the end of this run, and you'll see why. It's so badly needed, though, because now, as you see, last skull here, That is much earlier than before, and should give us plenty of time to defend. Okay, maybe not plenty, but a good amount, alright? Come on, one more homeland? Last 80k, 70, 60. God damn, is that ever so tight. But now I have to move the, what do you call it? The crew mob to the timeout corner. Because this is a tower that has global damage, and too much damage to that. It's gotta be all the ninjas from here. Sell that too. This tier probably would have been a little bit easier if I had full Ultra Boost stacks and everything, but we gotta use this time now to get those remaining 12, because that's gonna be important. So try to stall the rounds if possible. Oh, and I have not been keeping up with this, but I was supposed to be adding a Gear Fire every 2 rounds. I missed round 93, so I'm gonna be 1 round delayed on a lot of things, but that still might be okay. So round 100 update, we're going to use up every item in Jerry's shop right now, because the refresh is imminent. I think next round it unlocks, so let me throw it on as many of the ninjas as possible, because they get the benefit from, you know, Jerry Fire. So Oracle, Ninja Paragon this tier. I'll sell this village here so I can get a 7th stack, or is it 6? 7. Sorry guys, everything else I still have to keep, although I'm gonna sell this Marine pretty soon. Let's start by blowing the homeland. Blowing this. We don't have enough to beat this tier, obviously, so we have to get the Ninja Paragon mid-round. Our goal right now is just to do as much damage as possible. Before we get the refresh, or the shop refreshes, let's make sure to do that too, alright? There we go, max level. So I was able to squeeze out 1 extra. I repeat, 1 extra homeland defense. And I only delayed my Jerry Fires by 1 round, so I consider that an absolute win. So it's basically degree 60 or bust. If I don't get degree 60, I have to restart or find some way to squeeze in more damage. I don't know where I would get that, but let me use my first rejuve again to get another stack of shit off. Oh yeah, also range bonuses on Jitsus are a must. This is good though. Hitting the skull here means it skips the entirety of the furthest portion. I think with these out of range, I'll still move it down though, just so it attacks a little bit earlier. That's all. I'll be selective when I want to use Homeland. Ideally, when, yeah, it's in prime real estate, aka here. Every single ninja can damage it, so we gotta combo it at the best possible time. Move this back up now if possible. Nope, can't find the spot. I think my last move will probably consist of this guy, the Grandmaster. I want it to do as much damage. So I've left 1 spot open over here. 5 stacks only. Make that 7 stacks with Grand Sabo. And we can sell the Marine now because I think I'm done Chinooking. And just buy another stack over here. Let's see, what else could I get rid of? Maybe Ultra Boost now? Mostly because, like, the Ultra Boost lasts for a long time, even on the tier 5, so I'm good with squeezing out 1 extra Shinobi stack over here. Gibraltar will also be incredibly close to leaving. Wait for it, wait for it. After I get a Jerry Fire and a refresh. Where can I place a damn Jerry? Come on. All the spots are taken. There we go. We're losing valuable time here. I think I got a blast off with the Paragon basically now. So now we sell everything that's not ninjas to buy 032s to get, you know, many tiers. So this. Oh, I also messed up. Dang it. Oh, this too? The money is there, but is degree 60 there? Can I check? 58 before we died. No. Okay, thankfully it's not over, because we can still add Paragon Totems. Probably 1, 2 in the worst case, so see you once we're back at 109, 110. Okay, lock it in. I gotta be real careful about this. Best run so far by a landslide. I repeat, a landslide. I'm holding on to my Grand Zabo for 109. 109 has way more ZMGs and are scarier. There we go. Combo it so that the balloons spawn with less HP. One last Jerry Fire, wherever I can throw it. One last Ultra Boost. It went on the wrong thing, and report me for throwing. But once again, gotta be all at 109. I'm not getting anything else from Jerry. So another... Quickly. Another stack for 11. And there we go. Okay. So no matter what, I need one totem, okay? One totem for this. I also messed up. I keep on forgetting to place the Paragon in the right spot. And it's still not 60. Oh my god. I have no choice. It has to be 2 totems. I have to wait too long if I wait until 111. There it is. But there's no way there's enough track length, right? No. There's still 2 jumps forward, GG. Wait? Yeah, nah. Alright, so this time, don't forget to move the Paragon, the eventual Paragon, to the right position. We'll move again as many Shinobis over there as possible. Another G-Sabo now. On the next pass through, we can also get rid of the Glue Strike and the Ultra Boost. Let me just make sure to find the right one. See ya. Another one here, and then we keep the remaining 3. These are important. So it must be after most of 109 has popped. Let's see. Yep. Good timing. Sell. 3 ninjas. And blast off now. Don't die. 60? Yeah, nice. That should be early enough. If it's not early enough and I need to get it like before, then I'm gonna be screwed, because I already spent the 50k on 2 totems. And I would have to keep adding 25k every single time for every degree I'm off. Also, since we have free Dharma keys, why not use them? Granted, oh, they do have camo because of the ninja. That 1 damage from the Dart Monkey is going to come in real handy, let me tell ya. Oh, also, one more thing that's pretty important to mention is that this run was done with Big Bloon Sabotage off. Basically, you want to get every single Monkey Knowledge in the shop, except for the one that hurts you in terms of getting Paragon Degrees. The one that decreases the amount of HP incoming blimps have. That equates to, by the time we got the Ninja Paragon, about like 200,000 lost damage if we did have it on. And that would have, again, forced us to get, like, another Paragon Totem or 2. Honestly, Big Bloon Sabotage is so important to not have that, like, during boss events, that I just have it disabled entirely. Because when you respec your Monkey Knowledge, you have to... Yeah, you have to click all 140 Monkey Knowledges every time you reset, so I figured it was better off just never buying it, since I don't really do free play non-chimps ones anyways. The extra HP doesn't really matter. Anyway, I did testing, and trust me, degree 60 works, but it's incredibly tight. But it does work, and that's why this is the most stress-free and easiest tier. Just fast forward, leave it on first, and watch and wait. Man, they don't make Paragons like this these days, eh? Like, Paragons that don't have any abilities at all, require no micro. Just set and kind of forget. Let all the passive abilities do the talking. Last goal now. That was a bit of an inefficient sticky bomb, not good. With the attack speed loss on the last phase, you can see just how long it takes to reapply sticky. God, it's like half uptime on phase. That's horrible. Is this not going to be enough, actually? Hang on. We need 5 stickies approximately. I think each does about... No, it does 600k. Okay, 3 more. Surely there's enough time, right? 2? Oh god, they're being pulled in. 1? Please. Finish it. Oh my god, finally. Felt like those 10 seconds felt like 10 years. But we did it. A bit over 1 million, and not good enough for first place at the moment, but good enough for me. Currently 3rd on the leaderboard. As for how to cut another 120k, I'm not exactly sure at the moment. Maybe cut Ultra Boost or do something different, but as you saw there, like, the margins were already so tight. Once again, for more banger boss content, check out the boss tournament videos if you haven't. Otherwise, there's a big old boss playlist and hundreds of other videos that probably haven't hit your recommended feed.